Stephen E. coming to the ring with Hansen, Scott Hansen. He advanced earlier with his victory over Johnny Lightning, the Southern Heavyweight Champion. Seeing if he can get this beautiful trophy we have here at the Mid-States Wrestling Blind Draw Divisional Tournament Champion. Every single champion was thrown into a blind draw. He defeated the Kansas Heavyweight Champion to advance to the finals. He's got Stephen E. looking like $1 million. Physically, he's in tremendous shape. It's going to be a great matchup between these two in our main event. And here comes the Mid-States Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Black Diamond LukeLangley, who advanced earlier after surviving a war against his rival, Must-See TV, Colton Theron Vaught. One more! And this is going to be another war right here. In this championship matchup here for the Blind Draw Divisional Tournament champion. He's taking home this beautiful trophy. Ryan Lee, this is going to be a classic. I can feel it. It's main event time in the Relics Event Center. Strap on your seatbelts and get ready for a ride. Well, Ryan Lee, my question is, of course, I was sharing just a minute ago about who they beat and how they advanced to the finals, but how much did the victory over Must-See TV take out of LukeLangley? That was an absolute war earlier.
Let's not forget about Hansen, Scott Hansen. He went to war too with one of Mid-State's finest, none other than Johnny Lightning. So, I mean, both of these men were not running on a full tank, but I guess we're going to find out who has better gas mileage, you could say.
This is definitely going to be a war of attrition as this crowd is pumped up, they're amped.
It'd really make my day, though, McBee, if some way or another we could just get Stephen E. from ringside so we can really find out who is the cream of the crop here in Mid-States Wrestling.
Well, Stephen E. is the X Factor, Ryan Lee.
He ain't just the X Factor, he's all factors, McBee. Like I've said it 100 times. Stephen E., he's that fly at the barbecue. You keep slapping him away, and he keeps landing on your food. Eventually, somebody's going to squash him. When and where, I don't know, but it could happen tonight.
Well, this crowd is amped. It is hot. You could say it's hotter than donut grease in here right now.
It's burning hot. I know as soon as I get out of this suit, the better. But hey, I love some Mid-States Wrestling action just like the rest of us. Look at LukeLangley. Is he giving him a thumbs up? Kind of like, good job, kid. Good job.
Of course, the champ, LukeLangley, has been through, they're both champions, but the Mid-States Wrestling champion, LukeLangley, he's been through so many wars in the last, 2 years when he's been at the top of his game here, Mid-States.
Come on, Hansen.
So he is always cool and calm under pressure.
I got a question for you, McBee. Is this going to come down to a pinfall, or is it going to come down to a submission?
There you go.
I mean, if
Come on,
it's...
baby.
I personally, I think I'm leaning more towards a pinfall. I don't know how much energy these guys both have left in them. And if you know anything about holding a lock or any kind of submission on another person, I mean, it'll take a toll on you. It definitely takes some energy.
I mean, I would say if it came down to a submission, it would favor Langley in my book, because I just think he's
Come on, Scott.
technically more superior than handsome Scott Hansen, but you know, with these two, you just never, and then with the Stephen E, the factor out there, I mean, no one knows, and that's why we compete in the ring. And you know, what's at stake, not just this beautiful trophy, but if you win, you're going to make more money. You're going to be wanted all over the country because of winning this championship tonight.
Well, let's be honest, McBee. In professional wrestling, there's two things that you need to go after. That's championships and paychecks. And let me tell you something. Both those make the world go round. You understand? And both of these men would love to get their hands on more gold, more money. But I mean, does Scott Hansen really need more money considering he's a Stephen E guy? I mean, Lord knows what Stephen E pays him.
Well, he's part of the E team now. And Langley, back and forth between these two, though. Langley, though, with the early advantage.
I feel like Stephen E. I feel like maybe the E stands for excuse, because he always has an excuse of why his guys doesn't win. He always has an excuse of why he has to cheat. That's what the E stands for, if you want to know my opinion.
I think the E stands for ego, because all his members of the E team are egotistical guys. I mean, they can all deliver. That's the thing, though. They back it up. They're dangerous. They'd be dangerous without Stephen E. You put Stephen E with them, it takes it to a whole new level.
Yeah, let's not undermine handsome Scott Hansen just because he's a Stephen E guy. I mean, this guy is as good as it gets right now in 2024 in the world of professional wrestling.
I don't know if he's good right now. Look at the athleticism, look at the speed, look at the flexibility of Langley. Look for a pin attempt.
Look at Langley just smashing the face of Scott Hansen to the mat with that pinfall. Very aggressive on that pin. But just like that, Scott Hansen right back on the attack. You know, we were talking earlier, and I said something about it may come down to who has the better gas mileage. What I mean by that is LukeLangley's that good old durable older model vehicle he's solid. You can just count on it. But then Scott Hansen is kind of the hybrid, you know. So it's really a tough call. I wonder what the odds are on this match right now in Vegas.
To me, it'd be even money with both these guys, with the E factor, and then just because both of these guys are great. And that's the thing, great wrestlers come to mid-states. What a move there by Langley.
Reverse DDT from the Mid-States Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
And again, when he went for the pin, pushing in on the face, twisting that neck of Hansen.
Oh, massive clothesline to the outside. There goes Hansen. And we got a flying diamond.
Look at Luke Langley.
Look at Stephen E throwing his hands up.
Now Stephen E coming from behind. He's got the foot of Langley. Langley kicked him off. Stephen E trying to get involved.
Oh.
And Hansen taking advantage of the distraction.
Knee to the face from the Southern Heavyweight Champion. Just snaps back the leg.
Look at the torque he had on that.
Somewhat of a DDT on the leg, you know. He's right back to that leg.
Now maybe we're starting to see the Stephen E. Scott Hansen plan is you can't take, you know, if Luke Langley can't get up, he can't win. assaulting the legs. Now going after the neck. And then Stephen E, big right hand. Again, look at all those rings he's got on his hand. So basically like he just got hit in the head with brass knuckles.
Crowd showing their disdain for Stephen E. Look at the hops.
Huge leg drop there. Only got a 1 count. And here comes the heavyweight champ showing why. Hitting him with everything he's got.
Oh, right on the button.
Just so impressed by this athleticism of Hansen. Wow.
Standing shooting star press. Just not enough.
That is such an incredible move, Ryan Lee. He just continues to impress. He's getting better and better. And he's got the Mid-States Wrestling Champion in trouble. As he's got that in deep.
Look at the discoloration on the black diamond LukeLangley's face.
And then giving him a noogie on the head, too, with some humiliation to throw in on top of it.
You know LukeLangley ain't going to put up with any of that disrespectful stuff from Hansen, Scott Hansen.
Big right hand from Langley. He blocks it. Good defense there by Langley getting those blocks, and then now going back on the offensive. Big chop.
Just tattooing the chest of the Southern Heavyweight Champion. Now, he may have blacked his eye with that.
Hansen screamed. He thinks he's got it. Gets another 2 count. He has come close several times already. And now Hansen wanting to have a conversation. He's talking to the ref about his eye. He's wiping it.
Oh, come on.
It was all a distraction.
The skid mark of Mid-States Wrestling making his presence known once again.
That's twice Stephen E has interfered in this matchup. Elbow to the face. And now here comes Langley. Nice forearm. Langley seems like he's getting his second wind here. Huge kick to the abdomen. Look at these incredible athletic moves by the champion.
Hansen just staggering back into the corner. You know what that means, McBee. It looks like Langley. He's channeling in right now.
Look at the condition of the champion. He is feeling it. I think he's signaling for one of his. Is he going to set him up, Ryan Lee? He tried to take him up for it, didn't get it.
All it takes is one brain buster from the heavyweight champion.
And it looked like he was trying to set it up, didn't get it. Langley goes off the second rope. Is this going to do it, Ryan Lee?
Oh!
The connection off the move, off the second rope, just...
I mean, let's think about where both of these men have been the last year. You know, they've done a lot of work with Mid-States Wrestling, numerous promotions, AEW. The list just goes on. Somebody's going to add to their resume. Popped him up in the air. Beautiful neck breaker. Close, but no cigar.
Almost had a 3 with the neck breaker. Langley's taking a lot of punishment on the neck and now takes a stop to the neck as well from Hansen. Ryan Lee
Landed on his feet.
But the moonsault missed it now. Here goes Langley. Slings him into the bottom turnbuckle, and now he's going to fly.
Hesitation drop kick.
Hansen looked like he is out.
Here we go, one of the signature moves of Langley. Pure annihilation.
I think he's calling for it. He says that Hansen is finished. I think he's calling for the brainbuster here.
He hits this, McBee, it's got to be over.
It's a kick out.
Oh, no! Oh, no, David.
Langley is thrown into the ref.
Can we get somebody out here to check on our official? Oh, my goodness. Ask for help. Can we get Mulatalo? Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, baby! 450 pounds of help.
There's the great equalizer, Sam Stackhouse.
I gotta applaud that, David. I gotta applaud that.
And back in the ring.
Got him in almost some form of almost kind of like a dragon sleeper.
He is tapping.
He's tapping. This should be over. Oh my goodness! What a piece of trash! Somebody get this piece of trash out of the ring!
But look at LukeLangley.
Freaking loser! Somebody get him out of the ring! Where's security?
Now it's time to pay. Langley's going after Stephen E.
I hope he drops him!
He's got him by the top. Big right hand. Yes!
Go, McBee!
Yes!
No! No!
A super kick. Down goes Langley. Hansen is climbing up.
Look at the right leg of Handsome Scott Hansen. He's got a massive bruise on it, McBee.
But somehow Langley found a way. Big right hand, the crowd, they're coming to their feet.
You can hear the Luke chants. Here we go, McBee.
Oh, from Stephen E. to Luke
What a
Langley.
piece of crap. What a piece of crap. Every single time, McBee. Beautiful 450. No! No! 1, 2, no!
Ladies and gentlemen, this match and the winner of the first ever blind draw divisional tournament,
Handsome Scott Hansen is the blind draw champion.